What's up guys, it's the Skip Sisters, Bree and Lex. So today we have a really unique jump rope video for you. So the first 10 minutes are going to be just jump roping, but this time we're going to go through all the different variations of jump roping, like high knees, alternate foot, boxer step. We're going to go through all of that, and if you're a beginner at this, don't worry, I am too. I'm going to be messing up a bunch. This is just some good practice. And then the last 5 minutes we're going to crush a core finisher. So yeah, let's start with the quick warm-up first.
Yep, and this is going to be all part of a 4-week challenge that we've put together for you guys. So we're starting off with these all sorts of variations of jumps just so you can get the hang of them, and we're going to keep coming back to these in the rest of our workouts for the rest of this 4 weeks. So this is a great way just to get comfortable with them, get used to them, and get some jumping in.
Yeah. All right, let's start with our quick warm-up.
All right, we're going to start with a quick warm-up, and then we're going to get into our first round. So let's start with some jumping jacks. Here we go. All right, just starting to get warm here. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Going through some functional movements here before we grab our ropes and get started. All right, final few, and then we'll go into high knees. All right, right here. So you're bringing your knees just up to hip height, keep your core engaged. Start to activate your core right away. One more like this, and then we'll head into butt kicks. All right, butt kicks right here. All right, so from the side, hip is kicking your butt. You're going to open up through the front of your hip. Start to activate your quads. And again, just starting to get a little warm, get the blood pumping before we grab our ropes. We don't want to go into it cold. All right, a few more, and then we'll hit some squats. All right, right here, step your feet out wider than your hips, toes turned out, sink your butt back, and then press through your heels to lift. Flexing your glutes to lift, keeping a soft bend in your knees, starting to activate these big muscles in your legs. All right, we're gonna do all of that one more time, a little bit shorter. Back to jumping jacks, here we go. These moves are also going to come in handy when we get into our jumps. You'll notice that they're very similar, but just with the added jump rope. All right, high knees. Standing softly on the balls of your feet. Maybe you start to speed it up, and then we're going to head into butt kicks. Here we go. We already got one more round of squats, a 1 minute plank, and then we'll be warm. All right, squats. And keep your knees stacked right over your ankles, sinking your butt back like you're sitting in a chair. All right, 1 minute plank right here. Bring your hands down to the floor. Step your feet back and hold. All right, so you can take this down on your knees. If that's feeling better for you. Wherever you are, you're pressing through your palms. You have a soft bend in your elbows. Your wrists are stacked right under your shoulders. Hips are right in line with your shoulders. Take a big inhale in. And as you exhale, firm your glutes. Lift your knees up away from the floor. I want you to keep your gaze right on the floor. Find a spot, hold it there. Activating our whole body here. We have less than 15 seconds to go. Try and peel your heels up 1 more centimeter. Yes. 2 more breaths right here. 1 more big inhale. Big exhale. Lift your hips up to the sky. Walk your feet in. Whew. Shake out your arms. Grab your ropes. we'll get into it. All right, so we're gonna start with our basic jump first. Just 30 seconds. You're gonna keep your feet close together, elbows plugged in by your sides. This is the foundation to all of our other jumps. All right, catch your breath for one more moment, and then we'll get going. All right, 30 seconds on. So you're keeping a soft bend in your knees. Gaze it straight forward. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You got 30 seconds rest coming up. Take care. All right, 30 seconds rest. You're just getting warmed up into these. Next is alternate foot jumps. So you're gonna lift one foot off the floor and then switch sides. You alternate side to side. That's not feeling good. Stick with your basic jump.
Grab some water if you need it.
Yes, always grab some water. All right, alternate foot, here we go. All right, so remembering those foundational tips from before. So you still have that soft bend in your knees. You're landing lightly on the balls of your feet. Breathing into your nose, out through your mouth. And your foot's coming just like an inch up off the floor. Nothing crazy. We'll get into high knees a little bit later. We're gonna build off of this. All right, 30 seconds to rest. Next, we're gonna have jumping jack jump ropes. So you're gonna step your feet out and in, just like those jumping jacks that we started with.
And if you're new to all these fancy jump roping tricks like me, you're probably gonna mess up a lot. Don't worry, I'm gonna mess up a ton during this video. It's okay, we just gotta keep going, keep practicing. We got this.
All right, here we go. All right, so it's not a super big jump. Just stepping your feet out and in. You might feel your obliques get a little more involved. It's also just a fun way to add on some new things to think about while you're jumping. Couple more. Woo. All right. 30 seconds of rest. High knees this time. All right, so just like that alternate foot jump, but you're gonna lift your knee all the way up to hip height and then switch sides. Heart rate is gonna fly through the roof, all right? This is a really fun one. You're gonna always go back to those alternate footsteps for a little bit, back to that basic jump, take a break, whatever you need. All right, grab your ropes. High knees, right here. So just like those high knees you did in warm up, but this is a rope this time. You're going to keep your core engaged. Keep your gaze straight ahead. Almost there. Nice work. All right, last jump. This is a fun one. So the boxer step. You're gonna jump from one side and land most of your weight on one foot, landing lightly on the other foot, and it's the other. So you can just try it out right here without the rope for a minute. And if you've ever seen boxers jumping, you'll notice that they do this one a lot. You can always work up to it, maybe start really small, and then work into getting it a little bit bigger. Here we go. All right, we got a full minute of rest after this. So we'll work all the way up to that final second. If you mess up, you're getting right back into it. Here we go. Less than 10 seconds. All right, full minute of rest. Awesome job.
Alright guys, so we are going to do all of those jumps all over again. So this time we're going to do 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. A little more jump, a little less rest, make it a little more challenging. And we put our yoga mats on just so you can hear us a little bit better. And yeah, let's get started with the 40 seconds of basic jump. You know the drill, right? Now.
Alright, so this is our second time around. So you were just getting the hang of things the first time. This time, maybe you can speed up your rope. Had that full minute of rest, so we're back. Better than ever. Big inhales in through your nose and out through your mouth. More than halfway there. Keep it up. Elbows plugged into your sides. Final few. All right, 20 seconds of rest.
Nice.
Good work. All right, coming up next is that alternate foot jump. Just landing softly from side to side. All right, shake it out. We'll get started. Here we go. 40 seconds. You can always come to that basic jump at any point. Maybe take a few, and then get back into it. Keeping the soft bend in your knees. We are more than halfway there. This one's really fun because you can speed up your rope a lot once you get comfortable. Whew. Final few. 20 seconds of rest. All right, coming up next is that little jumping jack. All right, here we go. Again, keeping it small. You can always stick with that basic jump.
I might stick with it a little.
Alright, so we're not going like full speed max effort here. We're just getting the hang of these jumps. You're going at like 80% of full speed right here. Getting into these longer jumps. We're almost there. Nice work. All right, high knees coming up next. So catch your breath, and we'll get into it. All right, remember knees coming up to hip height. Keep your core engaged this whole time. Here we go. Nice work. Whew. This one always gets me. More than halfway there. Nice work. Stick with it. Good. Just one more jump after this. Whew. Oh man. 20 seconds of rest. All right, we got that boxer skip coming up. Side to side, then an entire minute of rest. All right, here we go. Final 40 seconds. Landing softly on the balls of your feet. Pressing a little more weight into one foot and then the other. Going like 80% of your max effort. 40 seconds is a really long time to jump. You guys are doing great. Last to you. Nice work. All right, nice work, guys. We are done with jumping for the day. We have a 4-minute core finisher to finish off this workout, and then we're gonna cool down and get you out of here. If you are still going, you got some more gas in the tank, I want you to do this workout all over again. All right, here we go. We're gonna start with some standing crunches. So step your feet out slightly wider than your hips, bring your palms behind your ears, sink back into a squat, and then lift up and bring your knee to your elbow and alternate sides. We got a minute right here. Pressing your weight into your heels. Big exhale as you lift. I want you to feel your core engage, your obliques turn on. You can always take this slower. You can always work a little higher if you're feeling this in your low back. Almost there. Keeping your fingers light. Give me one more. Good work. All right, next you're gonna step your left foot back, sink down into a lunge, bring your hands to heart center, and then twist towards your front leg. Feel your core turn on. Come back through center, stand up, second side, step back. Twist towards your front leg, back through center. Press all your weight into your front heel to lift. Got a little more than 30 seconds left of these. Inhale as you lower, exhale to lift. Sinking your butt back like you're sitting in a chair. Front knee stays stacked over your ankle. Just a couple more. Keeping your shoulders stacked right over your hips. Get one more in, even it out. All right, 30 seconds of a side plank. Come down onto your forearm. And then lift yourself up, lift your hips up. Top arm comes up overhead and hold. You can always come into a modified side plank by dropping your bottom knee down to support you. You're gonna feel your lats, these big muscles in your back, your obliques, and your glutes light up. All right, second side. All right, it's okay if the side feels totally different from the first. It's very normal. Remember your options. Remember, you can drop down. If you wanna make this even a little more difficult, you're gonna lift your top leg up. 5 more seconds. Charlie wants to join for our last full minute in a plank. All right, step your feet back. Hold. All right, this is our second full minute plank. You've been here before. You're pulling your shoulders down and away from your ears, pressing through your palms to open up through your heart, lifting your heels, squeezing your glutes, lifting your knees up away from the floor. Right, find that spot on the floor, hold your gaze right there. Big inhale in, big exhale out. We got 20 more seconds. Okay, for these final few minutes, if you want to add on a mountain timer, go for it. We got 15 seconds. Here we go. Finish off this workout strong. You can always come down to your knees. All right, nice work. Lift your hips up to the sky. Down dog. And pedal out your knees. Slowly walk your feet in towards your hands. Roll yourself up. I want you to cross one ankle over your opposite knee. Sink your butt back, come into a figure four stretch. You're gonna grab onto a wall or some other elevated surface to balance. You're gonna feel a good stretch through your outer glute. All right, lift up, grab onto that same ankle, bring it behind your body, come into a quad stretch. So opening up through the front of your hip. You can bring your opposite arm up overhead to make the stretch even a little bit deeper. And we're gonna do that all again on the second side. Ankle over knee, sink your butt back. Whew. Figure four stretch. Slowing down your breath. And then lift yourself up, grab onto that same ankle. Whew. Quad stretch. Opposite arm lifts up overhead. Also a great balance challenge. Keep a soft bend in your standing knee. All right, good work. Shake it out. Awesome job. You guys crushed it. If you're feeling good, do it over again. Get a little more comfortable with those jumps. You can always come back to any of those variations to add in a little more spice to your next jump rope workout.
Yeah, and if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends, and we'll see you guys for the next video.